Hello everyone, this is the official review of a portable DC power station called the ITel PowerGo I've had for the past 6 months, and this beast is amazing. I've loved it so dearly that I took a while to analyze and use it, and this is the official review. So this thing looks gorgeous. You can see how many ports it has here. It has 2 USB-C ports, 4 USB-A ports, and 2 DC ports here. It's also able to charge with solar. It looks very gorgeous, and even after 6 months it still looks clean as new. It's just very durable. It's actually using a LiFePO4 lithium battery in it and has a 130 watts max output. Now, at this moment in time, you can buy it for around 100,000 naira in Nigeria if you want to buy it in Nigeria, because it actually launched in February. So I bought it the launch day when it came out. So it's a very lovely beast of a power station. It's actually a power station. It's a DC power station. Don't get confused. And in the box, you will get a DC to DC cable. You will also get I would say DC to what they call solar panel, or you can terminate it into your MC4 connector, and you can have it to connect to the PowerGo and charge it straight from the solar panel. If you want to do that, they give you that option, so you can use it straight from the solar panel, but you need something like an MC4 connector to the solar panel, and then a wire that runs from that solar panel to this cable they give you. Now the DC cable they give you can actually connect this to your fan, your table fan. I have one here next to me, and it works very well, but I don't use the cable ITel sent. I don't feel it's very good, so I have another one I use with it. But then again, they give you a 65-watt charger here, a 65-watt charger that I think is very okay for what it can do, but I do not recommend using this 65-watt charger for a very long time, because people have complained that it burns out after intense usage because it overheats with time. This thing is rated at 100 watts input, so what you have to do is that you have to get a charger that has 100 watts output. Like, I'm using the latest model of the Essager digital 100 watts charger. The Essager gain charger is amazing. This is another product I'm going to do a separate review for. I have it connected to a Baseus, the latest Baseus white 240 watts cable. This cable is a monster. It's very thick, incredibly powerful. It draws easy 100 watts without even flinching. So this is a 240 watts cable from Baseus, their latest model, the white variant. In fact, it's only in white, and it matches the latest Essager 100 watts charger. So both of them pair so well together. And also, what you don't understand here is that the ITel PowerGo allows you to do dual charging, so you can actually charge it. So I got a second new version of the 65-watt Essager gain charger, and I paired it with another cable from Baseus, the same 240 watts cable, and then I had an adapter terminate into the mount that goes into the DC port. So basically now you can have this 65 watts plugged in there, and it will be getting around 50 watts from this GAN charger. You plug it to your extension, and then you plug the 100 watts into the USB-C input. So what it does is that it will now take 100 watts out of these two chargers combined, 50 from one charger and 50 from the other charger, and it can easily recharge from 0 to 100 in 3 hours 15 minutes, which is amazing. You can see how I connected it. It is amazing. This is the best charging setup for it. It's expensive to buy these two chargers separately, but I had to do it because I will no longer think of using a solar panel with this system. The place I live in has good enough electricity, so I only use this as a backup at night, or maybe whenever there is a mini power failure. So I really don't need a solar panel. So what I did was I upgraded the chargers. I got the best charging kit that can work perfectly with the ITel PowerGo. You can see how lovely this charging station looks like. Two chargers can charge this at the same time. The PowerGo will pick 100 watts out of the two chargers combined, 50 from each one, and you're going to get an amazing experience. Now, in terms of the durability of the power station, it is amazing. I've been able to use this with every of the device I have in the house, be it a Samsung tab, the Galaxy S series tab. I have the S4. You can use it with the S8 tablet. I've also tested it with the Samsung S24 Ultra. It also supports PPS, which is Samsung's variant of Supercharge. So it supports PPS 2.0. That's Supercharge 2.0. I see the logo sign Samsung Supercharge 2.0 on the Samsung S24 Ultra. I also use it with the LG V60. I'm actually shooting this video with the LG V60. You can see how the video looks like. The LG V60 works with the ITel Power Go, and it works very well. Now, as you can see on this desk, I have a few kits here. These are things that don't come with the ITel Power Go, but you have to buy them if you want to enjoy the Power Go. I have all the accessories you can enjoy the ITel Power Go with. So you have this collection of DC adapters that can work with every laptop. I have the full set, the full bundle that can work with any type of laptop around the world, even coupling USB-C to USB-C adapters. I'll show you what it does in this same video, but this is the adapter. It has multiple ports for different types of laptop, but you can see I'm using a 7.4 slash 5. Is it 5.0? Yeah. And then you need what they call a PD cable trigger. It's a cable, but it has a trigger that can actually change inputs or change the volts that can be able to power different devices. Sorry, it's not common yet. I'll turn it on right now. But with this, it can actually trigger and select between 5 volts. I do not know why it's not coming on, but I'll turn it to the other port, but it will come on right now. With this particular PD trigger, it will come on and allow you to select. Now let's go back to the 65 watt port. You can now see I'm on 15 volts right now. I've selected 20 volts. I've selected 15 volts, I've selected 12 volts, I've selected 9 volts, I've selected 5 volts. I've gone back up. I want to go to 20 volts because my laptop needs 20 volts at 5 amps to be able to come on. So you can see the 2.1 port connected and terminated into a 7.4/5.0 port. And now you can see my laptop has come on. It's now charged. My laptop doesn't have a good battery, so it needs consistent power to be able to come on. So now you can see it's working perfectly. My laptop has come on. It's working with the ITel Power Go. It is an amazing experience. My old laptop works perfectly with the ITel Power Go without even having a battery in it. Comes on and it's fluid. You will see it right now. There is no battery. This thing just works off the ITel box. So if your battery is bad, like if you have a laptop that has a bad battery, you don't have to buy or replace your battery. You can just buy the ITel Power Go and it's going to work straight, and you'll be able to have your laptop powered and work for several hours without even your laptop turning off at all. So I'm going to shut down the laptop right now. I really don't need the laptop. I just wanted to show you guys that it works with almost any laptop I've tested, and it's 65 watts. But know that gaming laptops will not work with this because gaming laptop needs around 100 watts. Now the ITel Power Go has the AC version that's coming out really soon. They have the ITel Power Go Pro. That model is coming out in a few weeks or a few months from now. I'm waiting for that model. That one comes with a 200 watts AC output port. I'm waiting for that to come because if that comes, that can power a gaming laptop. With 200 watts, most gaming laptops need around 150 watts. And with that kind of output, this same battery, it can now power a gaming laptop conveniently. And you can see this same PD trigger is very powerful in the sense that even if it's not for your ITel Power Go, you can buy this. I will drop all the links to all the accessories I'm using here. You can also plug it to your GAN charger, and it can also work straight and power your laptop if you want to go that direction without even using your power adapter. And now let's talk about the DC fan, because I know people have asked, okay, what else can it power? Now you can see there, this is a 100 watts cable, a very high quality 2 gig cable. I've just disconnected it right now. Sorry, but I have to disconnect it from the fan to show you guys something. I'm not using the original cable that came with the ITel Power Go. So what I did was that I terminated it using this coupler. This is a 240 watts coupler. I'll drop the link to this adapter where I bought it from. It's actually on AliExpress. It's a very beautiful adapter. So you connect it to a 3 meters 100 watts cable. So you can see with this now, you can actually have it connected to the ITel Power Go, and the ITel Power Go will come on and power your fan straight from the USB-C port, or both the 22 watts USB-C port or even the 65 watts USB-C port. And also this ITel Power Go powers my Dolby Atmos Sony soundbar, because with the PD trigger cable that I just showed you now that I used to power my laptop, it can actually work for your soundbar. If you have like a Sony, I use the Sony HTX 8500 soundbar, so it works perfectly with it. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Share your thoughts down below, subscribe, and follow us here on our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys very much next time.